we are now going to meet the author of The Way to Peace. Michelle Sinclair joins us. And you drove in for this. You are not from Regina.
That's right. I'm down in Oxbow.
Down
by southern Saskatchewan, by Estevan.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming in and sharing your book with us.
Thanks for having me.
So I'm going to let you tell us, how did you get to write this book, or what inspired you to write this book?
Originally, I was not writing this book. I was going to write something else, and
I think that's actually how it always happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
So I was up at our cabin up north, and I was meditating on the end of our dock, and this message came to me from God, or the divine love, energy, however you refer to it, and I was told, "You're going to write a book for me," and I'm like, "Oh, am I? Okay." So I asked how I was going to do that and was told the process of what to do. Just, meditate, listen for the message, get the message and write it down. And then that's what we have here in this book, was that message that came across.
So would you say that you were a person that always meditated? Did you always have that peace to meditate?
I'm actually a hypnotherapist.
Okay.
And so that is kind of the same state of mind that you use when you meditate. Okay. So for the past 5 or so years, I've been doing somewhat meditations regularly. But no, it wouldn't have been like, I'm going to sit down and start meditating kind of thing. It just happened regularly in my work that I would do that.
Yeah.
But the book I was originally going to write was how we can talk to God. Everyone can, right? Some people think they can't, but we really, all of us can.
Yeah.
And so that's what it was about. So I was in that state when that message came to me.
Yeah. So what is this book about, The Way to Peace?
So The Way to Peace is the message is about creating internal peace. It gives a method in there, the exact steps, which is kind of a meditation method of how to do that. And I think that process of doing that meditation is what leads you to this peace, because through meditation you forgive people, you forgive yourself, you realize a lot of things that you think are important and that matter really aren't important, and they don't matter, and it just helps you find that peace.
Yeah. Do you think we're inundated with messages of, I feel, and maybe, but we're just inundated with these, you're not good enough, read my book, you're not, and this is just so simple. It's quiet your mind, choose kindness. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, it's work actually, to slow down.
Yeah, but the way to heal us is us. We know how to do that, and sometimes we just have so much going on in our lives, we forget that it's us that does the work. Even when you come to me for hypnotherapy, you can leave and you can be free of your problems, but it's the person that's coming that has to do the work. I can't do it for them.
Yeah, I think too many times we're looking for that quick fix.
Yeah, fix me.
We don't want to do the work and find your inner self, sort of meditate. Now, you had mentioned everyone who reads this, and I believe we all find a different answer. Everyone will get something different out of this.
Yeah, that's right. I think it meets you where you're at, what you need. It clears up a lot of things, for people that are maybe searching or looking for something, in a spiritual aspect. If they're searching for something, they'll probably find an answer, or at least something in there that will be like, okay, that's for me.
Yeah, I've read a book twice and got something different out of it the second time. And I like you, I was looking for something different at that time. Yeah. And I think everyone, a book like this you could read and put it down, because it's an easy read. It's quick, it's great, easy, but I could read it in a month and go, oh my goodness, something like that. So your overall message for people to read this book, what are you hoping for them?
That they just create peace and heal themselves. And it's through doing the practice. So the practice of peace is this meditation practice. And you're supposed to do it 3 times a day. That was what I was told, was to do this. And I've done that at one point in my life here recently when I felt like I really needed it. If ever you're having a bad day or you're really overwhelmed, it can just totally bring your day back to what it needs to be, to that peace and that calm of everything's fine, everything's going to be okay. And so doing that regularly, it not only changes your brain wiring, but it just changes the way that you think about things. And it creates this peace, which when we're at peace, we create external peace. We don't harm other people.
And peace around us.
Yeah.
You know. So where can we get this book?
It's on Amazon worldwide, iBooks, Kindle. You can buy it on Amazon and get the paper book. You can order it, or you can get the iBook on all of those other formats.
Good. And what does the future hold for Michelle Sinclair?
I'm not really sure. I have a Facebook page called The Way to Peace, where I post guided practices, this practice of peace, to help you along with it. If people haven't ever meditated before, it can be kind of intimidating. They think they can't do it, but everyone can. So it can help with that. And yeah, I just want to spread the message of peace and inner healing.
Good. Well, thanks for taking the drive down here and coming on and promoting your book.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, that was Michelle Sinclair. We were talking about The Way to Peace. Super easy read. Consider downloading it if you've got Kindle or iBooks, or buy it if you like the paper. Amazon, there you go. So that is The Way to Peace, Michelle Sinclair. Well, stay with us because we're going to meet two lovely artists from the Aurora Art Guild, and we're going to talk about their art show and sale.